103rd Westside Nightclub Fall Festival continues into day 3, and we're almost halfway through that week-long nationally known street fair.
And live from actually our stage on 11th and Franklin this morning, Emmy Fazenbaker. She's joining us. Emmy, I'm sure you've been having a fantastic morning down there. Day 3, what can you tell us?
Such a fantastic morning, Megan, and I'm actually alongside two of some of the men in charge here on the west side of Franklin Street. I have David, who's the festival chair, and also Brandon McClish, who is with the publicity chair. But let's go to the first question with David. 103rd Fall Festival, there's a lot of history enriched in this street in itself. Tell me about your personal experience with the festival.
Well, I've been in Evansville all my life, first and foremost, so there's quite a few years there. But the overall premise of this is community driven. Our goal is to make as much money as we can to give right back to the community. And with 130 plus food booths, nonprofit booths down here, this is usually their biggest fundraiser of the year. So they're down here every day, all day, just like we are. But our impact just doesn't stay here on Franklin Street. That's where we hold the event, but it's throughout the tri-state area, whether it's the schools, the churches, or whatever. But our goal is to make our community better.
Awesome. Now switching it to you, Brandon, there's been a lot of talk of record-breaking numbers this week with all the booths, with all of the fundraising to help give back to the community. What can you tell me about that?
Well, when you have the nation's best fall festival and the nation's largest half pot, the records are going to be broken. The weather's a big key factor in it, but I've talked to numerous booths who have said that they're already pacing towards Thursday numbers after last night. The half pot is at record numbers. We're going to see that continue to grow. It's just amazing to see everything continue to grow and grow as we go through. Everyone thinks that, the same food booths might fizzle out, but people come down here for the Pronto Pups. People come down here for the, original pork buffet. I'd like to talk to them about how much their numbers are as their lines continue to grow, but people wait for them. So it's amazing to see each year the numbers keep getting more and more at our festival.
The pork parfait is actually amazing. Griffin and I had the pleasure of meeting when talking with them yesterday, so you're going to get some good numbers with them. But let's talk about tonight's events and the upcoming days with everything that's going on for the Westside Nut Club Fall Festival. I know there's a lot of bands playing here tonight, isn't that right?
Sure. So tonight we start off with some bands. We have a local band, Haywire, that features one of our own, Joe Grolick and his group. They take the stage at 5 o'clock. We have amateur hour again this evening, and then after amateur hour at 8 o'clock, we have a band coming from Nashville. It's Mixtape 80s. It's a tribute band to playing the 70s and 80s music, and we're looking forward to that. So it's kicking off our band series, and we'll have another band tomorrow night and one Saturday night as well.
My mom would love the 70s and 80s one. I'm going to have to get her down here. Now, Brandon, I know there's probably a list of favorite things that you have, but give me one thing that is the most all-time favorite for this fall festival for you.
This is Yesterday was Special Kids Day is the all-time favorite. I'm going to speak on behalf of David and the entire club. Yesterday going off with no weather, perfect weather, Special Kids Day. If the festival for whatever reason had to get canceled and get washed out, as long as we have Special Kids Day, it is a win for us. And we were so glad that Todd Helfert and his team on the committee were able to pull it off. Over 500 kids. It was amazing. So by far, 100%, that is the best thing about this entire festival.
Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you, too, for your time. I appreciate it, guys. Again, we're going to have another hit at 8:30, so make sure you check out the live coverage, and I'm going to have it all week long. We're about halfway through this week, which is crazy to think about. But again, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio, reporting live in Evansville. Emmy Fazenbaker, 44 News.